to have to understand how an animated GIF, let's say, is made to understand what it's doing. I happen to know how to make an animated GIF, and like anybody can do it. So I mean, I think one of the things that's made new media art at least a little bit, perhaps a little bit more accessible is that the internet, the internet is easier to use, and I think people understand, people have their own ways of using it, and so I think, one of the things that, and I think that this sort of goes back to what Andrew was saying, was that like people, like artists need to think about, well, maybe they don't think about this, but they typically, I think, like one of the current concerns that you have when you're a net artist is, how do you make sure that something that you made is seen? Because somebody like you don't see it until like it's maybe offline.
And write about it until then.
Yeah.
Like the tree in the forest.
So that actually gives some, an important place for somebody like me who's maybe an intermediary between, the people who are writing about stuff once it gets into galleries and, maybe a pathway to getting it there. But I think one of the problems that I have is that people tend not to want to talk about things that don't have a lot of money attached to it. And the thing that's sort of invisible, I think, with the internet is traffic represents money. So, and I don't think that that's necessarily a great way to be evaluating art, but I do think that people tend to attach more value to internet art that has a higher circulation. I don't know. Those are some starting thoughts, but I'm not sure that I've answered the question specifically about how you evaluate art.